Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to Blue Ridge Silverhound. I'm your host, Sean, for this one. And great news. No Monday market report this evening. We're going to give that a break. And, I'm pretty sure it's going to be smooth as ever. Looks like Great Collections is wrapping up for the week as of right now. So between now and about 6:30, 7 o'clock, you'll have an opportunity to go on to greatcollections.com, and if you're looking to add a really nice type piece to your collection, or perhaps you are jumping into specific series, there's a lot of great stuff there every week, so go ahead and check it out. So you probably have about another hour and a half to check out some of the, higher denomination coins. All right, so pretty quick and simple. We're just gonna take a night off from the that report. I did the pocket change type last night. A lot of great sales happening, as you can see. I think the really big question is, where are we getting coins from? The banks are tightening their grip even more, just based off of what I've seen. People seem to believe that this is all hogwash. There are other choice words being used to help kind of describe what people have referred to as the great coin shortage of 2020. Of course, we know why and what's going on. Things are just don't appear right now. But in any event, we are going to take some time this week to kind of start from the beginning, and we're going to look at alternative, different searching avenues. Some people have begun searching through banknotes, so buying, like $500, $1,000, $2,000 in dollar bills, fives, and all that great stuff from the bank, which is still doable to this day. You might have to call ahead to reserve that quantity of paper currency, but you could still do that. People are looking through those for like fancy serial numbers, or looking for, maybe an error or two. Kind of tough to do. Errors just don't pop up as frequently in paper currency than coins. All right, coins, it's much more, easier, more approachable. But if coins are certainly not the option, paper money is a close second. What I have here also, this is actually a bag of 1940s wheat cents that I'm going to be going through this week. All right, so I'll be doing little short videos chronicling possibly some finds out of that. If things go well with this, I just acquired another bag. It's about 4,000 wheat cents from my local coin shop. Maybe we could possibly re-implement the Blue Ridge Bounty. All right, that I had started in July, or June. Take that back. It was June. That you guys enjoyed. But we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the 1940s. We went through the 50s a few months ago. A lot of great stuff. A lot of RPMs, DDOs, DDRs. A few errors that were just amazing. That dropped a letter, wheat cent that came out of the bag was especially nice surprise. So let's see if we could kind of re-up on the 1940s. So we'll look at that as well. What I also wanted to do was go ahead and kind of I've had this kind of like theory, this idea of doing what kind of like a decade remix. So I figured this week, from 1950 all the way up to the current date, we'll go ahead and just pull a decade. So we'll start out, for instance, with 1950s. So we're going to look at some key coins to be on the lookout for the 50s. And then, maybe we'll bounce up to the 80s and then back to the 60s, and then just kind of bounce around. Or maybe I'll just do it in succession from 50s, 60s, 70s all the way up to current. And this is going to be geared toward more toward the beginner collector. I've had a multitude of emails. Oh my God, it's been pretty crazy. Trying my hardest to get through them, for sure. It's just an amazing amount of emails and lots of great questions. There's no such thing as a dumb question. They kind of lead the email with that. I'm like, hey, I might have a dumb question for you. I know it's not dumb at all. We're all continuously learning as we go. I've been in the business for 25 years, and I'm still learning every single day. That's for sure. So yeah, that pretty much kind of sums up how this week is going to go. I guess on a closing note, as far as what is like trending here in the last 7 days and probably for the foreseeable future, silver in all types of forms is highly desired, especially the secondary market. Wherever you can get a hold of them, coin shops have been imposing some pretty stiff premiums on not only 90% or 80% scrap, but also the 999 fine, and some of the finer bars and rounds that are out there. So that's one of the I guess more popular items that's being scooped up in record fashion this week. Another thing is, as I had mentioned in the pocket change market report, there is a huge demand for bank boxes, sealed bank boxes. People are paying 2-3 times face for just a random mix of current generation Lincoln cents, pennies, and it's mostly just the pennies. Nickels, I haven't really quite seen, like a huge kind of price spike as a result of the coin shortage. So I don't know, that remains to be seen. But any sort of like original sealed bank boxes, like I mentioned, I got the 1940s wheat cents bag that's sitting here. I've actually had this for about 6 months. And I'm going to go through it this week and share some of the finds with you. And we'll kind of split it up between like 3 or 4 videos to let you guys know exactly what we find in there. But yeah, those are kind of like the 2 biggest, hottest items. And then collector coins, of course, has been performing a lot higher than it ever has. So any sort of graded coins, PCGS, NGC, even Annex, getting a little bit of hobby love. Strangely enough, there's not a lot of wallet fatigue. The market doesn't quite indicate that people are kind of running out of money. I think a lot of it is kind of being filtered through people that actually have the money, that are able to do things like this. But it's just that the numismatics has been quite healthy here in the last 30 days. It's great to see. So we'll see. I mean, it's going to keep on forging forward, I'm sure. But anyways, that is pretty much it. Let me know exactly, how you guys feel about everything that's going on. Are you guys noticing any trends that I'm missing? Anything that may be local to you has been going on? I intend on doing a video. Actually, it's funny because this was one of the things I wanted to talk about leading into this video, but one of the biggest kind of like hot topics, which I will elaborate further in a future video, maybe tomorrow or Tuesday, 2020 coinage and all of the errors and stuff that have been coming out of that. Now, the big reason why that we're seeing, especially in the national park quarters, we're seeing a huge increase of errors like strike-throughs. The strike-throughs have been phenomenal. I don't know if you guys have seen some of the quarters like the Weir Farm and the American Samoa double bat quarter. The strike-throughs, whether it's through debris or there's even some of the Weir Farms that have like the strike-through string and wire and all that stuff, have been smoking white hot on the secondary market, and it's like they're continuously being found. Now, the only caveat to this is they're being found on Philadelphia minted coins and West Point, out of all places, right? It's like the West Point is synonymous with higher quality, and then now we're beginning to see, as a result of the rush job of the U.S. Mint, the quick production of coins to help help balance out what, you know, is deemed the coin shortage. Keeping in mind that if anything's going to suffer, quality control is going to be the #1 thing that's going to go. So, you know, that's going to be an in-depth video sometime this week. We're going to talk about some of kind of like the interesting coins that have been discovered up to this point. We're going to kind of talk about just the secondary market fever pitch, I guess. You know, how many listings are on eBay at any one given time of 2020 errors and varieties, mostly errors, but it's going to surprise you guys for sure. But anyways, that's going to go ahead and do it. Quick and easy video for the evening, for this weekend. I want to thank you guys again for all your views and support. As always, couldn't have done it without you guys. You guys have made this channel what it is today. But anyways, I'm your host, Sean, with Blue Ridge Silverhound. You guys have a wonderful evening. Take it easy. Have a great, easy start to your Monday, and I'll see you sometime later in the week, right? All right. Take care.